Hey guys, this is another first impressions for the new leaders of Shadespire cards. So I kind of already sorted some of these through class specific, so you can see some of the gold cards are mixed in. And we're just gonna do a couple of just quick reviews on these cards, and I'm just gonna start flipping them over. Loyal Defender. An okay card. I've discussed this with one of my buddies, and 3 out of 5. The Ring. More to add to that. Those. Kingsbane. I don't really like this card, but I can definitely see why people would use it, especially on like weak characters. It's good. When it works, it's pretty much terrible. 3 damage. I mean, at that point, they're pretty much going to die by the time you get this out. Rise to the Challenge. I really like this card. It's. I mean, look at just 1+1, 1+1 damage. Like, it's pretty much auto hit with everything. It's pretty much auto hit after you equip this card. Trusted Second. It's good, I guess. I don't know, 3 out of 5. Treacherous Second. I think this is gonna be very good for actually no, this card is this card's not that good. 2 out of 3. No, take it back. Hero's Mantle. It's kind of a waste of a slot. I don't really see this working really bad. Tyrant's Lash. This one is gonna I think it's gonna be almost, I don't know, like, your character takes 2 damage and then can attack. Like, I can only see this happening, like, if you purposely give them Soul Trap or something to make them attack twice. I don't know, someone's gonna make this card work, and it's gonna be stupid broken, but other than that, like, if you don't know what you're doing, don't use this card. Master of Tactics. Looking at this at first glance, to me, it's bad. But excuse the shaky cam. But because it could potentially help you cycle through your objectives, I think, again, this is a high skill card. Once you fine tune your deck, this can definitely work. Let's move on. Mighty Swing. It's kind of whatever. Presenting command. Oh, it looks like I fucked up that card. Nope. It's okay, whatever. A lot of these cards are just kind of whatever cards. This one, a lot of these, you don't want to waste your actions pushing. Curse Shield. I really like this on Stormcast Eternals. So the thing with this is, I personally don't know if it just reduces your wounds so the way I read this is that it reduces your wounds, your maximum wounds by 2. Now that you've taken any damage, so it wouldn't proc bloodied, and you obviously can't heal over it because it says to a minimum of 1. Or I think people are gonna try to cheese it and try to play it as you've taken 2 wounds, but to me it's you -1 wound and you can't kill yourself from it. I definitely see this as a positive for Stormcast Eternals. You get up to 4 defensive dice. That's ridiculous, pretty much impossible to kill. Irresistible Charge. I like this as well. Great for Stormcast and Orcs. Everyone else have a hard time seeing this work out. It could definitely help you get your Steel Hearts inspired when OB is getting attacked. It's not that good in my opinion. 1 out of 5. This is one of the cards that I think is really going to, if anything, at its lowest point, is going to make Herc cool, or not overpowered, but definitely you're you're gonna be okay with losing your big boss. So I like this. There's other cards in the deck or in these new releases that'll definitely help you above Kirk, like the one we reviewed earlier, Rise to the Call, or Rise to whatever. So yeah, I like this card. This is the two of the three specific Skaven. Again, this also helps you with that. I mean, why would you purposely want to lose characters or lose your main boss? But I mean, I guess there's definitely someone who's gonna make this work or run it just for fun, you know, as a demo deck, maybe, I guess. But I want to see it work. I want something like this to see. Corn's chosen for the newest Corn cards. I see this card and it's like, seriously. I literally want to I want to run a deck. It makes me want to play Corn's the Fiends, because I'm just like, hey, I don't care what I did, but like, look at that. That's stupid. But I mean, obviously it's really hard. But other than that, like, let's make it happen. This is their other specific one. It's good. it's fucking very good. As you know, I could definitely see the Fiends getting being a superhero, or as Margaret Roth or whatever, being very centric, almost like how the Orcs played, where you would buff Gerzak to an intense amount. Get it, dog. Look at the new objective specific for the dwarves. Pretty bad. Just for one glory. Like, if it was like 3 or 2, maybe. Grimnir's Command. I like this card. Yeah, I mean, Grimnir's not going to die in the first 2 turns. I could definitely see this being played. Yeah, let's go 4 out of 5. Look at the Wardens. It's pretty good. 3 out of 2. Or 3 out of 5. I don't play them that often, so I can't really tell you. Look at the last card. Petitioner's Call. Or Private Petitioner. I definitely see this being scored in round 2. And 3 glory is a good amount. Let's go move over. See what else we got. Raptor Strike, the specific, one of the 2 specific cards for Frustrators. I like it. I don't know if it's an auto-include, but I'm definitely going to add it because I want the bird to do damage. This, I don't know. I mean, it's one of the very few score immediately cards that we see in this, so, I mean, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to make it work, see what happens. I mean, I do play Far Riders. Not as often as I want, or I don't play Shadespire as much as I want to anymore, because the new AOS 2.0 hype, but I want to make this card work. I could see it definitely working. Let's move over to the Iron Jaw specific one. I mean, it's possible, but one glory, like, it's not worth it. Again, a good card. You know, very similar card, but Horde and Orc specific. So definitely, you know, almost, I would say almost a very close to auto include. Cutted Trophy. I guess, I don't know. They're not a very super killy army in my opinion, so that's why to me I'm just like, I don't know if I would go that route, but prove me wrong. This one to me is a multiplayer card, you know, for like 3 ways or 4 ways. If it was 4, I think it might be worth running. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't like a lot of the objective cards in this little mini expansion. I find them I find them, unless they reset the block, they're not very good. We have too many established score immediately cards that are almost mandatory. That I don't know. Objectives are going to be hard to move around. This is a good move. The Terran's Command. Who doesn't like to move extra? Definitely see this kind of similar, played very similar to a Quick Thinker, even though it's not a reaction. But we'll see. It'll definitely counter the anime move, where people hidden path and then they use Gerzak to start attacking. So yeah, it'll definitely stop that combo, especially given that Gerzak's a little bit slow. Let's move over. Great Cunning. At first look, this card's kind of trash, but if you know what you're doing, I discussed this with one of my pals, and he showed me the light of the Great Horned Rat. Yeah, play this with I think it's Time Stop, and yeah, your buddy's boned, or your opponent's boned. Reaching Command. I guess definitely a Steelheart, Magor's, and Orc's ability. Let's see, Petitioner already has that, I believe, or the Skelly Boss already has that. Definitely, yeah. Everyone except for maybe the rats and the skeletons. This is a pretty good card. 3, maybe 4 out of 5. I'm gonna try to make it work. I guess I don't like this card because just Healing Potion is better, and I get like people be like, oh well, that means you can heal 3, but like, you know, 3 health puts you at 4. I mean, 4 being at 4 is still killable, and you've already spent 2 cards healing 1 mob. I don't know. I could see people using it, but probably not for me. I guess. 3 out of 5. I actually really like this one. You know, take the damage instead of 1. So I like this kind of sport. I think we're gonna see this a lot. And honestly, it's just like hammers, but I'm glad we finally see a little bit more use for supports and full supports. Definitely gonna include. Final Duty. I like this one. It's definitely. I'm definitely gonna try to play it. I think it's honestly better than Soul Trap, because then you could just kill your opponent. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna include. Definitely really good for super like big beefcakes that do a lot of damage, not Far Striders or the rats. Good card. Yes, the Stormcast Eternal Steelhearts have this, but it's definitely really good for the Far Striders. Inspiring Command. I like this as well. I think this is I think this one's actually a little pretty better. Yeah, this one's better, in my opinion, because you don't really like. This one's better because it gives you the push, and even though you can't use it on the leader, some of the combos that they have, you don't want to use your leader for and put him out there. Or maybe push him back. I still like this one because it has the push. Quick Maneuver, so this adjacent fighter in the position. Really good for, you know, those armies, or those, not armies, but those crews that have a lot of units. Obviously, the Skaven and Skellies. Definitely going to save you. Look at Crippling Doubt. Pretty good. I mean, if heroes get out of control, then this is stupid good. But I don't really see heroes getting out of control, or leaders getting out of control. Premonition. I guess. I don't know, 2 out of 3. Or 3 out of 5 at the most. Quick Advance. I like this. Definitely an early game card if you play it as Frost Riders or Steel Hearts. Steel Hearts do have a very similar card, but it's not, Steel Heart doesn't have to be actually present. No Regrets, as I call it. It's a whatever card in my opinion. It's not very good. You're not going to use it. Burden of Command. I feel like we just saw this card. Oh well. Yeah, it's okay. Vulnerable. The Stormcast specific card. That's good, I guess. They already have 3 defense dice. I mean, Cleave's definitely gonna get another buff with cards like this. But we'll see. Definitely see card rising with cards like this though. Second in command. This is the other Steel Heart mandatory. +1 damage. Definitely make Agrath pretty good. So makes her goes to 3, and then with greater strength 4, pretty much auto killing anything because of her 3 hammers. And then if you stat, so great strength. Maybe this one, and what's the other card? Yeah, great strength. This, she's really good. Seize the Day. This card is, in my opinion, the best card in this little mini expansion. Yes, it's only a one-time use, but until the AFAQ it, you could technically move 3 times in a thing. So even it doesn't really matter how slow you are, you're pretty much leaving wherever you're leaving from, and only maybe Bloodbound would catch up to you. So yeah, a stupid card. I'm not gonna go over the objectives because they're pretty much bad. There's very little. There's very little score immediately cards. Score at phase, and they range from 1, and I think the highest I saw was 2. So here's the score immediately card that I saw. So score 3 or more enemies out of fighter. Like that's not gonna happen. Like get the shit out of here. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Let me know.